I came to interview Headless. And so what just happened?
Yeah.
We switched position.
Yeah,
But
he
anyway,
came to interview me and I said, nah, after this, I also have some questions for you. You can't come and meow me like that.
you just need to be consistent. You need to have a certain kind of moral, certain things that you go by. You don't have to bend on it. If maybe let's say a fraud boy, for example, comes and they have like 1 million followers, definitely if I partner with somebody like that, I'm going to get the numbers. But that person doesn't have something to give me. I value quality so much. I value quantity, right? But then I feel like the ultimate thing among these two is the content in there, which is the value. Entertainment tries here so much, which is not wrong. So much that when people see other educational content, it takes them a while to just pull in. The podcasts that were being done in the past, I mean, we are trying to change everything. We're being done in the past, it's all gibberish.
If you look at the kind of interviews you do and you look at your subscriber count and sometimes your view count, do you sometimes get disappointed?
Where's the comma? A lot.
Oja. So my guest for today, his name is Raygan. He's a content creator and he's doing very well. I have a lot of questions for him because I want to learn certain things from him and hopefully you'd also learn something from him.
Raygan, a lot of questions.
Yeah, just 2 lots of questions.
Are you going to snitch yourself or I showed? What you just did?
Yeah.
I came to interview Headless. And so what just happened?
Yeah.
We switched position.
Yeah,
But
he
anyway,
came to interview me and I said, nah, after this, I also have some questions for you. You can't come and meow me like that.
no problem.
What's up with you, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Everything
chill.
cool.
Yeah.
I've been watching your videos on YouTube. You have less than 10,000 subscribers. Right now you're around
8,500.
8,500. Yeah. When did you start content creation?
Actively last year, but then I started recording design content somewhere on campus. That's, let's say, somewhere around 2020. But that was before COVID, right?
Okay.
I just started because I wanted to just teach people design. I just love design, so I wanted to teach people design. But then somewhere January last year, I was like, I want to come back to YouTube, but this time around, I want to come with a different approach. I don't want to just come and teach design because I feel like there's more that can be taught. And I mean, just thinking about it, I was like, what? There are people doing nice things in this country that I want to just spotlight. Even though I don't have the numbers, as at that time, we had about 700 subscribers. That was last year.
Yeah.
I was like, even though I don't have the numbers, I feel like there's stories that can be shared. During COVID 2020 to 2020, when people were dancing on TikTok and things, I was consuming information on YouTube from Ali Abdallah, Mr. B, Stephen Bartlett, so many of these creators, right? MKBH, and I was like, why is it that everybody I want to watch podcasts or education is this people in the Western world and not Ghana? Why? Or maybe not Nigeria. Maybe there were some people that I didn't know. Maybe they were not pushing it out there.
Yeah.
So I was like, what, let's start ours. Let's start bringing people. Let's start sharing their stories and all that. And at the beginning, I was just thinking of it from a perspective of people in the tech space or the creative space, so designers, developers, graphic designers, those kind of people.
Yeah.
Right? So the funny thing is the name at the beginning was Know Your Tech Buddy. Then I was like,
Know Your Tech Buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, this tech person, but you don't know their story, so just know them. And I was like, if I say Know Your Tech Buddy, then I'm restricting it because I want to do other people like creatives and others. So what happens? So my very first interview, the guy was like, what? Let's try and look for a name. So we went on ChatGPT. And then we just started doing a little brainstorming and I saw unscripted. And I was like, I like this one because I wanted the conversation to feel natural, like how we are talking right now.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's going to be a format, but not like we've practiced what we are coming to say, right?
Yeah.
So I was still unscripted. I went on social. So like there was 1-2 people that were called unscripted, but I was not huge. So I was like, just to differentiate it for SEO reasons, let's just add with Raygan. And that's when it began.
Now, when you were talking, you said you were on campus. Which campus?
Legon, yeah.
University of Ghana.
Yeah, I did
What did you study? Computer science. So that's why you were doing the tech.
Yeah, the design
the
coding
stuff.
part of things used to lash me because I'm not, the people that naturally I'm not that kind of person. But I feel like over the years I've been able to train myself to have that kind of sharp brain. So when I got to campus, the code was lashing me so on. So I just moved towards design, did graphic design. Funny enough, 2 days ago, one student asked me how the story started. And when I was doing graphic design back then, I used to charge like 30 cedi per flyer. And I was working with someone, so that means 15 cedi.
So you started doing business back then?
Oh yeah, I started, I think that was like level 100. Yeah, I started a graphic design. Then I discovered product design, designing of software products, or let me say digital products. And then I started making money from them. Good money, to be very honest. So that's what we've been using to finance the ET for some time now.
Now, I've been watching your videos, and one thing that I'm very curious about is, your video quality and stuff. I've been seeing the BTS and stuff like that. I've seen that you have a lot of equipment. Are these equipments yours? Like, did you enter content creation straightforward, buying all these equipment, or what?
I'll say we were fortunate at the beginning. When we started, we had just 2 cameras. And one was for my guy, Michael, and the other we got from a girl on campus, Adelaide. I'm mentioning names so that when they watch, I'm appreciating them. Her parents got her the camera. She was not using for anything. So I was like, I want to start this. So why don't we borrow your camera? She was like, sure. So we got it from her, and we're using those 2 cameras. I had some money, so we put together, got lights, got tripod, SD cards, and all that. So at the beginning, 2 cameras. So my very first season, if you watch it, there was one stationed camera that was on the guest, and that one was a moving camera. So Kasana, they'll bring it to me. I hated that thing. I hated it with a passion, because you never know when the next person is going to speak, right? So I was like, let's try and get maybe a new camera, or maybe rent or something. So we rented for some time, and I was able to put money together, and then we got an extra camera, we got a lens, and right now we're looking at, changing the cameras, but that's how it has been. And like I mentioned at the beginning, everything on my content creation journey has been from my pocket, because you know how the journey is. At the beginning, you don't just create one content and get $10,000, right? So I've been using my salary and some of the money I've put together to finance it. Cameras, lights, tripod, sound stuff. Actually, one of our sound listening in Civil Sports is another headache, because you know how microphones are expensive. But everything has been from my pocket. And when I said that at the beginning, the 2 cameras, I could have said, I don't want to do it because I wanted 3 cameras. I wanted one close up on each person and then one wide. But I felt like it was no time. We had just one light, and we're using my room light as an extra light. So we just moved. The season 1 setup, I hate it. I don't watch that video.
But it's progress,
it's
right?
progress,
you watch that one and you watch your current videos, and you see that you've made progress. Do you earn that much to fund all these things
from the work I do?
From YouTube?
From YouTube, at the beginning I told you, definitely will not mention your camera, but from YouTube we don't earn that much yet. And I know we can do more, because there's more we want to do as a team, but there's a bit of restriction in terms of availability and team size and all that. When I came, you were like, you're about posting your 3rd content or something. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's in a day. We can post in one. What's happening? You understand? If I want to multiply that income, it means I have to also push more. So we don't earn so much yet, but you're getting there.
Now, for a small, relatively, let me just, for a small channel, like the kind of things you're doing, it's usually people who are very big, like having 50,000, 100,000 subscribers. They are the people who do the kind of quality of like picture quality, audio quality, and also the quality of guests that come on your show. It's usually the big guys. But then the first time I really noticed you was your Roundtable podcast. And you had some names. You had Sheldon, you had Meister,
Julian, and Oneman1000.
You had these 4 big guys on your podcast. And as at that time, I think you were at around 1,000 subscribers. Or
I think at that time we were like 2,000-3,000.
I was watching it and I was like, who is this guy? And how did this guy pull all these people together for one podcast? Because they are all busy, very busy people. How did you do it?
I think it's network. And the busy part is very, very true, because that particular day, shout out to Sheldon, Sheldon drove from, I forgot him, but he was out of Accra. I think he drove from the Eastern region right into the place. He had not slept. He went to do some carbo coffee something, so he just drove to the place to shoot it. So they were all busy. We were supposed to shoot 2 weeks before that, but schedule and all that. But back to the question, I think it's network, because I got every single person on the show through somebody. And I remember tweeting something my pastor mentioned this. In this life, you have to know someone that has bread, right? Excuse me. If you don't know someone that has bread, you have to know someone who knows someone that has bread. Or someone who knows someone who owns a bakery. That's how life is. When I wanted to get Sheldon, one person on my team knew his PA, went through that connection. And I'm not scared of asking. You see, when I came, you see the way I was asking you for, you forget this. I'm not scared of asking, because the worst thing the person can say is no. And that just means, okay, let's try again another time. So we went through her, we were able to get Sheldon. That was like our biggest shoot at that time before the roundtable. Then Oneman1000 was also to a friend. But funny enough, before we reached out to him, he had also seen what we were doing. I was like, oh, let's do it. Julian was also to a friend. Meister, I reached out to him directly on YouTube, Twitter, and I pressured the guy. I texted him, and that's the thing about me. I texted him, sent him an email. And I think when we finally did it, he was like, he liked how everything was professional. Because when I'm sending them a message, apart from yes, we didn't do that because of the relationship we have. But when I'm sending them a message, I've never spoken to them. There's the format.
Yeah.
Right? I don't just text them randomly because they don't know who you are. You need to tell them reasons why they need to come on. So when I sent him the Twitter email, like very long message, I add my link, probably a PDF. Twitter didn't allow me to add a PDF, so it was a picture. Then I sent that same PDF to him on email. So like that. So after the very first 4 episodes with each of these people, I was like, I want to do something huge. I want to bring you people together and do a roundtable. I had this idea like beginning of the year. And I thought it was foolish because it's like, Charlie, all these people have big, like different schedules. Yeah. So I explained to Sheldon, I explained to, like, oh, it's good. Let's just find out the time and then do it. So get this person's time, got this person's time, and then we just keep together.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked, yeah.
Was it stressful? Like, were you under any pressure, knowing very well that these people are very busy and they've come? Yeah. Were you under any pressure to really make sure your line of questioning, the discussion, even the setup, whether it will happen on time and everything? Yeah,
I was under a lot. Even the whole back and forth trying to get their schedule was there. Because there are 4 different people. Yeah. Right, trying to get there. So Meister, I think I was going through his PA. Sheldon was directly. Julian, Oneman1000. It was a lot. All of them had something doing even that Saturday.
That day, yeah.
Right, it was a lot. And on the day of the shoot too. And even before we started the shoot, I was scared. Every single time I'm going to interview someone, I'm nervous because I'm thinking for myself and I'm thinking for the team and then the people that are going to watch. I'm trying to get into the shoes of, let's say, 1,000 people. If 1,000 people watch the video, everybody has a different question.
Yeah.
The interview I did with you, probably someone wants to know why you are called Kula. You explained that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know why you stopped music. That's a second person. So I'm trying to get into the shoes of so many people. So I said, Charlie, will I ask the right question? If I ask this question, will Sheldon think, actually, question very well, that kind of thing. But I've learned to just go right at it because I think one of the guests came on the show and said, there's never a foolish question. To you, it might be a foolish question, but someone you don't know. When I was teaching design back then, they were the simplest of things I expected people to know. But then people didn't know. You never know. So yeah, the pressure was quite a lot. Because then it comes, that particular one, I think that was the first time we were doing about 5 or 6 cameras on a shoot.
6 cameras?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 1 for each.
Yeah, then the wide. I think that one we had to do a moving camera because we were short of 1 camera.
Okay.
Yeah. Then that was the first time we had like a lot of people behind. We were a lot because my team were about 5 people. I had to get like extra. We were about 10, 11 people on set because people behind cameras, people to shoot BTS. This guy at that time was not part of the team, but he came. People to handle food. Like, I wanted to make sure everything was on point. Then, and shout out to Julian too, because he gave us his pay. So what we showed was Julian's list. So I didn't have to pay a dime.
Okay.
I saved some small coins.
So with something like this, what advice would you give to, let's say, creators who are now starting, or maybe they are not that big yet, and they want to get the chance to interview certain people or collaborate with certain big names in the industry? What's an advice you would give?
I think you need to be consistency aside, and we always say consistency, but it's not so easy. But consistency aside, you need to have some kind of value, no, not value, morals that you uphold, like certain things that you are not going to bend on. For example, on Unscripted, I'm not trying to do agenda, like the Twitter people say. That's not why we do Unscripted. And there are certain people that have said no to us because they think that's what we are doing. You know how I think there was one particular lady who wanted to bring on, big person, and she was like, this TV stage is all agenda. And around that time, she had just got married. So she was scared we were trying to. That's not the reason, right? So that's one thing people know, that if you're coming on Unscripted, they're not come to ask you unnecessary, stupid questions. Why did you marry this person? Why did you get it? So that's one thing when I was starting, I had in mind. So you need to have something that you need to respect yourself and respect the person you're bringing on board. You also need to be. So, for example, when, what was his name? Kwadwo Sheldon came, I asked him, why did he say yes? After chasing for a long time, it was like, when I sent him the link to some of the videos, he went to watch it and saw that, the line of questions, like you were saying, were very, very, very good. I feel like if you're consistent, which is the key thing, and you're able to build this to a certain level, people, anytime somebody watches the video, be like, okay, there's something good going on here. Because if I watch from season 1 to now, the line of questions has always been sensible. And people have always said it. if I watch the interview myself, I see where I can improve. But you just need to be consistent. You need to have a certain kind of moral, certain things that you go by. You don't have to bend on it. If maybe let's say a fraud boy, for example, comes and they have like 1 million followers, definitely if I partner with somebody like that, I'm going to get the numbers. But that person doesn't have something to give me.
Or maybe we'll teach you how to.
What I've tried to build recently, I had a conversation with one TV station in Ghana, and they were asking me. I mean, we are trying to partner. They were asking me about certain things they can't do on their end because if we are partnering, they are going to help us get brands and all that. And on my YouTube channel, 3 things I don't allow in terms of ads. 1, alcohol. Everybody's different. 2, sexual stuff. And 3, gambling.
Okay.
I'm not trying to promote those things, so I'm not going to have a conversation. So there are certain things that you need to know that this one, no matter what, I'm not going to bend on. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to take money from someone and say, like, okay, let's bring this guest on and the person will come and sit there for 1 hour. I'm not joining the conversation because they're talking about fraud or scamming or something. If you're doing that, I'm not.
Or gambling or something like that.
You get what I'm trying to say? So you just need to know that checklist. I have mine. Just be consistent, and the quality is important. Recently, I wrote a playbook for my team, and I mean, when I was writing, I was learning myself. Some of the things were just coming to mind. And I was like, I value quality so much. I value quantity, right? But then I feel like the ultimate thing among these two is the content in there, which is the value, right? So if we pick biscuits, for example, you can see a biscuit with nice packaging. You chew the inside, nothing in there. It's not nice. The next time, are you going to buy the biscuits? No. Good. You can see Chocomilo, Toffee, whatever. The branding can be nice, but if the content is not good, it's just a matter of time and people are going to stop buying it. So that's the same thing with I value quality. All the videos, I make sure they are top. But then I don't value quality so much that the value in there, which is people will watch it. Eventually, they'll watch 30 minutes, they'll watch 1 hour. They realize that, this guy just the quality.
The video substance.
No substance. They'll just leave. So we need to make sure that value is the ultimate thing. Value is the ultimate thing. Quality is the ultimate thing after that. So we have value, we have quality, we have quantity. And I never want the fact that I want to produce so much to affect the top 2.
Yeah.
No. We should be able to produce it now, but we should never affect the
quality
and the value of it.
That makes sense. Now, this is just on a lighter note. Someone may be watching right now, seeing you like, fresh
Kula,
boy. Seeing you like, oh, Charlie, fresh boy. Maybe the person is interested.
Kula,
are you in any serious relationship?
With the Lord. Kula, Kula, my mother is watching. She sees me as a good boy.
She sees you as a good boy.
Yeah.
But low-key,
I'm a good boy.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I have a gift for you. This I have a cap over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you go on this big head?
It's adjustable.
Okay.
Yeah, and also a t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also have this very nice strawberry scented gel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good for soccer pim pim.
What's that?
It's strawberry scented lubricant.
What's soccer pim pim?
When you are doing the soccer pims.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
I've not heard it before.
Okay, maybe this one. I have other gifts for you too. This is, Kiss condoms.
That looks like wipes.
No, this is not wipes.
It's what?
It's a balloon.
Balloon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
for party. Yeah.
Okay.
When you blow it
so I can hang
tight,
it in a room.
you can hang it in your room. It's very nice. It has strawberry scent too.
Balloon has scent now?
Yeah.
I never knew.
It will give your room nice scent.
Okay, I'll try it when I get
And
home.
this is, a lubricant. This is for you.
Kula, I did that, mommy. Mommy, I didn't receive it though.
It's a balloon. You say you don't know what you use it for. Why
Thank you so much.
Mommy?
But this one looks like hand cream.
Yeah, you can use it for hand cream. It's strawberry scented. So
all right, made that super.
you can even apply on your face when you're going to sleep.
Made that super.
Now, aside, would you say the kind of guests, like when you reach out to guests previously and now, would you say it's now easier for you to get certain guests on your show, or it's still the same level of stress and difficulty?
Well, good one. So I think yes and no. Yes, because at every point in time as we are progressing, the people we want to bring on go higher. There's one minister I'm targeting like that.
Minister?
Yeah. You see, I mean, we reached out to him a couple of times. He finally replied. We've not been able to get him after that reply because, they're scared and all that. Yeah. So, yeah, it gets difficult. But like I said at the beginning, it's always network. So anytime I'm trying to reach out to somebody, I'm looking at, okay, this person, who can I go through? Okay, I can reach out to this person. I can. Kwadwo Sobo coming on the show was through Meister. One time when we went cycling together, Meister and I, and then funny enough, Sobo too came. I was like, oh, Kwadwo Sobo, please meet. This is you told him about the podcast. Like, I think you should do it. I didn't.
Just like that.
You get. So it's that one. Network, bro. I don't play with it.
Network.
I don't play with it. And anytime the guests come, I just make sure that they feel comfortable. They like the show, so that when Kwadwo Sobo's episode will end, he was like, if we invite him for the second part, he's coming. If he didn't like it, he will not see that on the camera, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets difficult, and sometimes it's easier because when they see the people with interview, like, oh, okay, there's something going on. This lady, what's her name? Kukwa Ishen came on. She was like, oh, when I sent her, she was almost about to say no. So she opened the links and she was like, oh, wow. He has interviewed Sheldon. He has interviewed Sobo. He has interviewed. Okay, then I mean, he's a good person. You get it. So there are times where the past interviews speak for us. Yeah. And there are certain people who it's just like, I don't care. Like, you know.
Now, if you look at the kind of people you interview, very, very, good. They have substance. Right. They have a lot to share. Yeah. If you look at the kind of interviews you do and you look at your subscriber count and sometimes your view count, do you sometimes get disappointed?
Where's it come out? A lot. A lot. I'm not even going to lie.
But why do you think?
I think I even had a question for you like that, but I forgot. I feel like entertainment is a thriving thing over here. So if you are doing something like this, it takes a lot to be able to pull people in. And if you look at our videos that have performed, it's people that probably have the numbers already. And it's good, but I don't really like that because I want the platform to get to a point, even if I bring somebody that is not on social media, it can still perform. Yeah. You get it? And I think it's a thing of people being familiar with the face. That's definitely one. That you cannot, if today we had His Excellency John Dramani here, definitely the views is understandable, right? But I feel like entertainment tries here so much, which is not wrong, so much that when people see other educational content, it takes them a while to just pull in. And also I feel like the podcasts that were being done in the past, I mean, we are trying to change everything. We're being done in the past, it's all gibberish. Sorry. It's like they come and sit there and they just talk without any formula. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. People are, you can just have head knowledge. There's no proof, nothing. Yeah. We are having a conversation because you've seen that, okay, maybe in the last 1 year, Raygan has been doing this, able to move from 700 subscribers to 8,000. Yeah. Which is good, you understand? So, yes, I sometimes get I'm not even going to lie. Like, sometimes I check today in Kwan here, the number of times I've opened. Last time I checked, let me even see, my screen time on YouTube Studio was more than my screen time on Instagram and Twitter. How?
Yeah, because you have to check all the time. You have to check
all the time. Let me even see today. It's crazy.
But with something like this, has it ever crossed your mind that, okay, since I'm doing this, I'm interviewing these kind of people and I'm getting these kind of views, let me try and switch style and maybe bring one controversial person just to boost the numbers and maybe get some revenue? Has it ever crossed your mind?
Yes, it has.
It has.
It has. I'm never going to lie. It has. And there are times I do that. Kwadwo Forex was one for substance and also for controversy. Okay. We got the controversy. But then I knew that because I mean, I followed the guy for some time. It's not like I didn't know him or it's because of Twitter people know. Yeah. Anybody that I bring on the seat is somebody that I'm curious about. I want to learn. I want to see how their mind works. I want to know how the journey was. So, but sometimes it's a thing of numbers game. Definitely, sometimes, right? But you just need to make sure that you're not following that so much. And then the value, because I can't disappoint the people that are going to watch the video on a Wednesday. You understand? But see, sometimes you get depressing. You post the video and I'm like, Charlie, where are the 8,000 people? People should come and watch the video. You understand? Yeah. Where are the extra maybe 1,005 people to get me to 10K? But then I just feel it's a thing of consistency. And it's, for example, how long it took us to go to 1,000 to 2,000. It's not how long it took us to go to 8,000. Yeah, right.
That's the snowball effect.
That's exactly.
It will keep growing. You will keep going faster and faster.
Yeah. But you just have to be consistent, and that patience is what most people don't have.
Who is that one person you would really, really like to have on your podcast?
Right now, as it stands, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Okay, said one, and Steven Bartlett.
If the two of them,
yes. If they ever happen to open their Instagram, their Twitter, or their email, I'm sorry. It's not me. I just want you.
You
Because
flood it.
I've already the number of times I've texted Mr. Beast is
Crazy.
it's crazy. But I do that because if it finally happens, they get to see that it's not like I just stood up one day and just decided I want to interview them.
Yeah.
This guy, Futurist Kwame, he did the same thing with Vusi. A few years back, he wanted to have a conversation with Vusi. He was tagging him. He said he did everything. Finally, he was able to reach him and he showed him that, see,
I've been texting you.
I've watched all your videos, I've downloaded. You get it. But I know I'll get them.
Definitely. So when Mr. Beast, when you heard Mr. Beast was in Ghana, we're just looking for his location.
My mind was going. That day I was like, if we were able to get him and the team said they are not available, I'll set camera myself. I'll set camera myself. But I know we'll get them. It's just a matter of time.
What's the end goal of your channel and your content? Is it going to be just
Unscripted.
interviewing, unscripted and stuff?
No, there are other shows I have in mind. The only reason why I've not started them is because I want to use unscripted, which is very, very silly on my part to use something huge like that. But I'm using unscripted as like a lab rat, if that's what they call it. Test it. Once I understand it, I feel like if I start any other show, it'll be easier to just go it from there. So yeah. But the end goal with unscripted, I think when I wrote the playbook, one thing I wrote there was to educate people through stories.
Yeah.
Because like stories really impact people. Like for example, the episode with you like this, you'll be surprised that someone will watch it and probably maybe their nose is some weird way or their ears is some way. They'll be like, okay, you know what? I think I can also show my face because we spoke about
Watch out for that one. Go and subscribe to his channel and watch out for the interview. I'm very sure this will come out before yours.
Will come out this Wednesday though. Yours will come out this Wednesday.
Yeah, mine will come out very soon. Very soon. So watch out for go and subscribe to his channel and watch out for my interview with him. Yeah.
It was a good one. You understand? So that's always been my motive. Any person I sit down with, I've learned so much from unscripted. I'm not even going to lie. Like I've learned so many things I've started implementing in my my business and the things I do. So if anyone watches unscripted, I want them to be inspired, to be educated. They should pick, even if it's one thing. Okay, Kula said this. Okay, let me just take that and apply it here. Kula said, add a description. You see, I remember. So my next video, I'm good. You know, that kind of thing.
You just answered the next question. I was about to ask you to tell them why they should come to your channel but you've done that already. Yeah. Charlie, thank you so much. I said I'll ask you 2 questions and I just asked you the
today has lied to me, sir.
So I really like your podcast. It's one of my favorites. It's yours and Connected Minds. Yeah. I really love these two, and I would suggest you check them out. Subscribe to his channel, get him to 10K and even above 10K. Don't just subscribe and go. Subscribe and watch the videos over there. The channel name is Raygan.
Yeah.
Raygan.
If you search unscripted with Raygan, you'll find it.
He's very good.
If you don't find it, come and beat him.
He's very good. You will not be disappointed. Yeah. And no. Charlie, thank you for coming through. And it's a pleasure meeting you for the first time.
Yeah, that's true. First time. The last time we met, we were both in a different cast.
We didn't meet.
Okay, that's true.
I saw you.
This guy was shouting my name. Rick! Oh!
All right, thanks for passing through.
Thank you too.
Yapon.